Welcome to the USATF Fantasy Show. My name is James Hill, and I'm joined by my co-host, Jordan Testerman. And today we're going to preview our picks and analysis for the 2026 LA Grand Prix, hosted on Sunday, June 14th from 4 to 6 p.m. Eastern. You can follow along with the picks on NBC from 4 to 6, and also make sure to get your picks in by 3:30 p.m. Eastern on Sunday. And we'll take you right through our lock, our dark horse, and what we're looking forward to the most for this meet. So I'll go ahead and get us started. My lock for this meet is who's going to win the 100-meter hurdles at the LA Grand Prix, and it's got to be Masai Russell. Masai has been blazing this year. Run 12:14, American record, a NACAC record, .02 off the world record. And that's nothing, no disrespect to the rest of the field. You've got amazing competitors. You've got Grace Stark. You've got Akara Nugent. Tara Davis Woodhall is going to compete in the 100 hurdles. Your world champion in the long jump. I just think Masai is on another level right now. The way she's been running it's going to be really hard for somebody to beat her on Sunday.
Absolutely, and I think that's the most obvious pick for lock here. I mean, she's been running out of her mind. It's more of a question of what time is she going to run, I think.
Yeah. I mean, it could be a question of will the world record fall. It could be just as easy of a question here.
That'd be crazy.
So lock for me is Masai. What about you?
Well, I just want to be different. I agree with your lock, just for the record, but I'm going to have to go with the under 2.5 men throwing over 22 meters in the men's shot. So just looking at the field right now, none of these men have thrown over 22 meters in their last comp. Joe Kovacs was the closest his last competition out. He threw 21.87 in Rome. He's also the world leader this year. I think he's going to win, and he's probably going to throw over 22 meters, but I don't feel that great about anyone else throwing over 22. I'm not super gung-ho about it. I mean, I could see it happening, but we see Rajinder Campbell from Jamaica is in this, but he's only thrown over 22 meters once this year. And then Jordan Geis and Roger Steen have also thrown over 22, but that was in indoors. So they both haven't done that since February. And no one else in the field has even thrown over 22 meters this season. So yeah, I think it might be a good competition, but I don't see that many people going over 22 meters.
Yeah, and it's hard because you don't have Krauser in the field. You don't have Fabri from Italy in the field. So I'm an optimistic guy, but I have to agree with you. I don't think that 3 throw over 22. For me, my dark horse of the meet is that someone will run under 144 in the men's 8. And the only person in the field that's run under 144 this year is Ko Ochai from Japan.
You know who that is?
I know that he's run 143.6.
Okay.
And I know that he has been the fastest in the field. He's got a season's best. Obviously extremely impressive to do that, but you've also have the likes of Donovan Brazier, Brandon Miller, Josh Kerr in this field. None of them have run under 144 this year. To me, I'm surprised by that. I think they all obviously have the ability to do so. You saw what Cooper did in Stockholm this weekend.
You got to think that they're motivated.
They've got to be motivated.
Yeah,
they've got to be just ready to go. They don't want a 17-year-old kid that's probably the phenom of the generation.
He's the world indoor champ now.
Yeah,
so.
he's obviously a tier above many other 17-year-olds.
He's not a one-hit wonder. He's here to stay.
Right. But I think they're motivated by that. And I will say, for looking at start list and seeing only one person sub 144, I think somebody gets it done on Sunday. I think that falls. So that's my dark horse.
Yeah. Well, I think good times come with good competition. Yeah. And this is a great field. I think it's just a matter of time before those guys get back to running 143s and 142s. I could see it happening, especially if the weather forecast is looking very good for Sunday. It's going to be in the high 70s. So, but I agree with your pick. I'm going to have to say that's not really a dark horse pick. I think that most people are probably going to be in agreement with us with somebody's going sub 144, if not multiple people. My dark horse of the meet, I'm sure there's going to be not many people taking the under on this one, but I'm going to say that no women go over 7 meters in the women's long jump.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
Which is kind of crazy because, okay, so this is Tara Davis Woodhull's season opener in the long jump. Is she taking the long jump seriously this year? We saw that the only time she's competed this year so far has been in 100-meter hurdles. She's running the 100-meter hurdles earlier in this meet before the long jump. So, is that going to zap something out of her before the long jump starts? I don't know. It's kind of crazy for me to say because, looking last year, it was almost a lock for her to be over 7 meters. She was killing it last year. So it's just more, this is more of there's some question marks surrounding Tara. What is she going to look like? We just don't know. She hasn't jumped since Athlos. So, and then with that, Monet Nichols, she's having a great season, but she's gone 5 straight meets without going over 7 meters. So, last time she did it was in Miramar on April 4th. So we'll see what happens there. Lex Brown struggled a bit in her last 2 Diamond Leagues, but she jumped 7:07 at Tom Jones. Again, that was in April. So are we going to see them over 7 meters again? Maybe. I hope so because, I love to see American jumpers do well. We have Claire Bryan in the field. I love Claire, but she's only jumped 7 meters once in her career, and that was Windy at a street meet last year. And then Quenisha Burks, again, love Q, but she's only ever done it windy, and the last time she did it was 2023. So I don't know. I'm gonna take the under, but I really hope that it's a great comp. And you got the long jump pit right on the home stretch. Hopefully they could feed off the crowd's energy and prove me wrong.
I'm gonna say, like I said earlier, I'm an optimistic guy. I really think that the 100 hurdles. I mean, Tara's gonna be warm after running that, and then doing the long jump competition almost immediately after.
Yeah.
I think it almost helps her, get ready for that long jump competition. And over 7, I mean, you look at Monet and you look at Lex, a lot of the things that they have in common, where did they jump over 7 meters? In the United States. A lot of these competitions I've been doing in the Diamond League, you're flying a long ways to get there. That takes a little bit out of your legs. You're off on your timing. You're off on your sleep schedule. When these people are competing in the United States, they're jumping far. And I really think that somebody's going to get it over 7. I know I learned a long time ago, never bet against Tara. Tara always gets it done. She brings the crowd energy, especially in LA.
Yeah, hopefully we're going to see something good. But as it stands right now, I'm just not too confident. Just knowing what I know so far.
We'll see what happens. So the thing that I'm looking forward to the most, and it's hard to pick because I'm looking forward to the entire meet. I'm going to say the men's 400 meters. I don't know how I'm going to pick that question, but what I'm looking forward to, I mean, you've got Ja'Cory Patterson, Karani James, Chris Bailey, Bryce Deadman, Quincy Hall, Ryan Benjamin. That is a stacked field.
And hometown favorite Michael Norman.
Field. And Michael Norman. I mean, you've got a absolute just banger of a field.
It's a crazy field. It's crazy that one of those guys has to come in 8th place in this race.
Right.
It is this could be a Olympic or world final.
Absolutely.
In a non-off year. That's gonna be a great race. And like you, I don't know who I would pick. I'm a little biased towards Michael Norman. We're good friends. We went to high school together, so I'm gonna be rooting for him in my head here, but we have a lot of talented American athletes here that I really hope do well, and nothing against Endori. I'm sure he's a good guy, but I hope USA sweeps 1 through 7 here. As much as I like that men's 400 lineup, I really think the best race of this meet is going to be the men's 110 hurdles. Things are shaking up in this event, especially in the U.S., because we've seen Grant Holloway has had a stranglehold on this event domestically for the last 6 years or so. He's dealing with some injuries and stuff right now, so we haven't seen too much of him. Cordell Tinch took the crown last year. Now he's the reigning world champ, but Cordell's not the person that people are talking about right now. So far, Jamal Britt has had a really hot start to his season. He's been really consistent time-wise. We saw him go head-to-head against Trey Cunningham, who was making his outdoor season debut. Trey Cunningham had about a half-step lead the entire race, but Jamal was closing pretty good. And we saw what happened. Trey ended up running sub-13 for the first time in his career and now has the world lead. So he has all the momentum going into this race. So you got Cordell, you got Jamal Britt, you got Trey Cunningham, and now you got Jamar Marshall, who just won the Lone Star Grand Prix in a huge PR, 13:04. This is going to be a great race. I can't remember the last time we saw two guys go sub-13 in the same race on U.S. soil. Yep. I don't know if that's the last time that's happened, but just given how things have gone this season, I could definitely see that happening. So I'm excited to see it.
Yeah, it should be fun. This entire meet is going to be just stacked with great competition. So make sure you follow along on NBC from 4 to 6 p.m. Eastern on Sunday, June 14th. If you're a distance fan, you want to tune in the night before, they're having the LA Distance Classic, which will be from 10 p.m. Eastern to 1 a.m. Eastern. And that'll be on USATF.tv on June 13th. And make sure you go to USATF.org/pick'em, find our sheet, make the picks, get those in by 3:30 p.m. Eastern on Sunday, June 14th. Play for your chance to win the share of a prize pool of $1,000. And if you like what we're wearing, go to USATF.org/store, pick you up some new merch to cheer on your favorite U.S. athletes. Till next time, this is James Hill and Jordan Testerman. Thank you.